G'day folks, it's the Maple Monkey here again with another Marvel United gameplay video for you, and we've got another Season 3 Marvel United Multiverse villain for you here. This one I think came in the promos box. I think he's one of the ones in the big Kickstarter exclusive box, so you won't find him in any of the expansions, but he looked like a pretty fun one. And although I had to do a bit of preparation for him because he is one of those villains that eliminate your heroes, so I had to sort of wait till I could sort of have the time and energy to sort of set up a few heroes that he could possibly take on, and so we've got enough stuff sort of waiting in the wings to go from there. But he is none other than Gorr the God Butcher, I think his name is, although on his little dashboard here it just says Gorr. Okay, but I think that's his full title that he likes to go by on all his business cards. Alright, so here we go. Gorr, he's got a special setup. Set aside the Invasion Begins Master Plan card and place it on top of the deck after shuffling it. He's got a little bit of info there for the super villain mode, which we don't tend to use on this channel, but there you go. So that's what he's doing. So essentially that just means he's got himself a starting hand card here. So we've got that on top, and the rest of the cards are underneath there. So that's what he's got in terms of special setup, but let's have a look at his special rules as well. When a hero is KO'd, Gorr doesn't activate his BAM. Instead, Gorr gains 2 health and can go above starting value, which is not great. And that hero is removed from the game. Alright, so yeah, if we get KO'd, he goes up in health and he knocks us out of the game. Now, discarding any tokens they have, on their next turn the player chooses a different hero and enters play in the hero starting location. So that's what we've got going on. You'll see here we are using, I think I was going to go a team of 3, if memory serves me correct. So he's going to have 5 health there, but that can go up. Alright, let's have a look at his BAM. So how's he going to cause all these KOs? Let's have a look. So heroes in Gorr's location must reveal their hand. The hero or heroes with the highest number of symbols at the bottom of their card take 2 damage. So he does 2 damage to you, but only if you are the character with the most number of symbols at the bottom of the card. And I believe in the case of characters that have the OR symbol, so you have one symbol and then OR and then another symbol, I think those two, from the reading of this, they still count. So even though you're only getting 1 action in your turn, the 2 different actions count for this ability here. If we have a look here, Overflow. If 1 or more civilians or thugs can't be added to a location, deal 1 damage to 1 hero anywhere. So that's also dangerous. So he's hitting us for 2, and then he's also hitting us for 1, no matter where we allow the overflow to happen. And then his villainous plot is we lose when 4 or more heroes have been removed from the game. So as you can see, I've got a lot more heroes to go there, but I thought that would just give us like a bit of fun sort of randomness there. We won't know what we've got. So there we go. So yep, so if he defeats 4 of us, okay, 4 or more heroes have been removed from the game, we lose. We also lose if he runs out of cards in his deck, or if we run out of cards with one of our heroes as well. So that is Gorr. Alright, we'll put him down. He's going to start with 5 health. Let's just make sure that's what I've done. Yep, there we go, 5 health. We'll put that down. So yes, we must be playing with 3 today. And we've got the regular missions here, so we are looking to either rescue 9 civilians or defeat 9 thugs or clear 4 of the threat cards around the different locations. If we can complete 2 of those missions, we'll make Gorr vulnerable and we'll be able to hunt him down and hopefully take him out before he can achieve his objectives. But if we, the first time we sort of complete 1 of these missions as well, we put him under pressure as well. So just if you haven't sort of seen the game before, if this is your first time, let's have a look at his threats. So they're all the same. So they're these black berserkers. Alright, so they're BAM, they trigger off a BAM, they have 4 health. If they do BAM, they deal 2 damage to each hero in this location. Whew, okay, 2 damage to each hero in this location. Each hero here can reveal 1 card from their hand to prevent 1 damage for each punch at the bottom of their card. Okay, so there's a lot of revealing hands in this one, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so yeah, alright, gotta remember that. Now, one thing I need to remind myself about is not only is he going to knock us out of the game, but I have to remember that he gets 2 health every time he does that. I've got a feeling that I might forget that, so just watch me during the game and, you know, comment in the comments if I mess that up. Okay. So yes, I think we've got all of that. They're all the same. In terms of the theme, I thought it'd be pretty fun if he's obviously hunting down god-like characters in the game. So our locations, we have Valhalla. Sorry, I've got him in the wrong spot. We'll have Valhalla is where all the heroes will be starting, and then we'll have Miflheim. I hope I'm pronouncing these right. Kunlun, Asgardian Palace, and the Bifrost Bridge. That's how he's getting around. He's using the bridge to sort of target these different places. I don't think Kunlun's actually, like, I don't know if that's really to do with gods or not, but I thought it looked kind of mystical and sort of mythical and that sort of thing, so I thought it would suit the theme. So yeah, that's our setup. Now in terms of heroes, let's have a look at the hero team. What I've done is I've taken out all of the double wilds to make a little sort of randomizer deck here. Since a lot of these characters are going to have equipment cards, we're not going to be using their double wild cards anyway, and if we get a character that doesn't have equipment, we'll just put this in if we get them. So I thought, instead of choosing characters to start with, let's go through and randomize it. So we'll shuffle these up, and I am going to I promise I'm looking away. Alright, we'll shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. It's hard to look away and actually keep the deck together. Okay, and let's stop around about here. Alright, so we've got one character. We'll just go the first 3. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we've got all Asgardians to begin with, but we also have, just in case you're wondering who's in the wings, we've got Hercules, I think it's, we've got Namor, who I don't know if he's really a godlike character, but I think he's like half Atlantean, and they sound like they're kind of godlike characters just as much as maybe an Asgardian. So there you go. Feel free to correct me and say he's got nothing to do with gods, but anyway, Thor, we've got Loki, we've got Ares, the god of war. Now I thought that he'd be fun to put in, this is Star-Lord, because I think, isn't his dad like a living planet or something like that? I thought he'd be kind of cool. And then we've got Valkyrie, I think her name is, and I think she's a Asgardian, so I think she sort of at least counts. Not sure what the deal is with Asgardians and like whether they're real gods or what the deal is there, but yeah, she seems pretty powerful, so I thought we'd bring her along as well. So that's the deck we've got waiting in the wings. We'll put them over there. And who do we end up getting? We got Kid Loki. So I think he doesn't have any equipment, so we'll put that in his deck there. We got Beta Ray Bill. He does have equipment, I think. And we have, now this is, I think she's called the Mighty Thor. It's like the Jane Foster version. So yes, she's, I think she's in the Multiverse core set. So there we go. Let's have a look for their cards here. We've got, there's Stormbreaker. So that's going to let us use on your draw card step. Instead of drawing the top card from your deck, search for Stormbreaker and draw it, shuffle the deck, then turn this face down. So that's what he's got. And then we have, I think, this is the Jane Foster version. Use on your draw card step. Instead of drawing from the top card of your deck, search for Mjolnir and draw it. There you go. So pretty similar effect there. And then yeah, we've got Loki and we've got Namor there with their equipment, so we won't need those to start with. Pop them over there. We don't need these 2 cards because they are using equipment. We'll put them over here. But we will put Kid Loki's cards back in. Alright, there we go. So now let's get some starting hand cards here. So we've got a starting hand card there, nothing else there, so we'll shuffle these up. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. It's got the double wild back in since we're playing on standard mode. Alright, and 2 more. So we've got a, oh, I was going to say this is a wild and a double wild, but no, it's just 2 single wilds. And let's have a look. Master of Deception. I should remember this guy because I think we used him a few weeks ago. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, you may ignore the special effect of the current card you played to discard 1 crisis token. Okay, I don't actually think there are any crisis tokens in this mission, so Cool card. All right, there we go. Cool story, bro. There we are. Now, let's have a look at our friend Beta Ray Bill, I think his name is. All right, I keep wanting to call this guy Billy Ray Bill, right, for some reason. All right, Billy Ray Bill. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't have any starting hands, so he's got a single. Wow, we've just got wilds for days. Oh, here we go. This is a Stormbreaker. Okay, so he gets to draw a card plus 2 punches there. That's what that is. So he must have more of these, I think, that we can draw with that other card. And then he's got a move and a heroic. Now, interestingly, there are no punches here, so that's not going to be very useful against. And we've got no punches here either. Oh, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. Okay. And let's see. Any starting hand cards here? No? Alright, so we'll shuffle. And this is the Mighty Thor. Alright, sure is Mighty Thor. I'll joke. Alright, so let's see. We have Energy Redirection. All heroes in your location cannot take any damage until the beginning of your... Oh, okay. All heroes in your location. Ooh, that's pretty good. That could be handy if we get stuck in a situation like this where we've got no punches at the bottom. Alright, I don't think any of that stuff we read about said unpreventable, did it? She's got another special. Teleportation, move to any location. You may bring any number of heroes in your location with you. Oh, nice. And 1, 2, 3. So Mjolnir, 1, 2, 3 punches against a single target. Now, interesting, I think Beta Ray, he didn't have that stipulation. He only got the 2, but you can split them up, I guess. Okay. So there you go. And again, not a single punch. So, oh boy, if there's a BAM coming our way, we know we're getting hit. And this is everyone? Deal 2 damage to each hero. Oh no, okay. That could be terrible. Alright. Well, we'll adjust the camera so we're sort of aiming a bit more down here, and then we'll get started. Okay, well, we've got our hero team, we've got our villain, we've got our starting hand card there, so I'm praying that doesn't have a BAM or an attack on it. Alright. And shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Pop them down. And let's see what Gorr's up to. So I've got to remember, okay, so he's hitting us for 2 damage if we have the most number of symbols. And if we happen to have the same amount of symbols, then we are in trouble. Plus these guys do 2 damage to everyone. And if 4 of us essentially get KO'd, or 4 more heroes get KO'd, we're in trouble. Oh, I should mention as well, heroes starting in Muspelheim, starting their turn here with 3 or more cards in hand must ignore their draw card step. Well, that's not good. And then heroes starting their turn here must ignore 1 action symbol at the bottom of hero cards. Oh no. Oh, we're surrounded by terrible locations. Alright, well let's see. Let's see, maybe can we just stay here all game? This sounds like a pretty good strategy, right? Okay, if we just never have to travel here. So he's not moving, alright. The invasion begins. Uh-oh. Each henchman activates their BAM. Alright, so at first I saw the 0 and I was like, oh, no BAM symbol. Alright, so... man, okay. Yep, well, that's happening. Okay, so let me just double check. So deal 2 damage to each hero in this location. Each hero here can reveal 1 card from their hand to prevent this for each punch at the bottom of the card. Nope, that's not happening. So, yeah, we've lost those 2 straight away. Great, this is just fantastic. The whole team on 1 card, and we lose 4 characters where we lose the game. Okay, well... I guess we keep Beta Ray Stormbreaker out, do we? I guess, yeah, I think so. There's not a lot of civilians to rescue in this state, so I think punches, and he's not adding civilians either, so, oof, okay. Maybe we go thugs and henchmen, I guess. Ooh, now, what do we do here? Do we keep Mighty Thor around? Sorry, Mjolnir around for all the punches there? Or do we keep that energy redirection ability? All heroes in your location cannot take any damage until the beginning of your next turn. Well, considering we've got this, we can sort of like try and get Mjolnir back in our hand. Maybe we keep the energy redirection out. Alright. Yeah. Alright. It's not really going to matter, I guess, which order I put these in if I'm going to be searching and shuffling my deck, but I'll put the Mjolnir one towards the top, I guess. Alright. Oh my goodness. And a couple of thugs for good measure. Okay, 1 and a 2 and a 3. Yikes. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Okay. Oh man, this could be the quickest game ever. That really was not good. Now I also have to think about this. Energy redirection. I'm probably going to want to end my turn in the same place as everybody else. Ugh, okay. So, my goodness. Alright, Loki. What are you doing, Loki? Alright, shall we... Alright, let's play this wild. Let's do 1 damage to the Berserker. That's all we can really do. Let's play... Stormbreaker. Let's draw a card so at least Beta Ray's a little bit... Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to have drawn a card, wasn't I, at the beginning of Loki's turn. That might change what we want to do. My goodness, I'm so rattled by this start. I think I'm punch drunk. Okay, well, what do we got? Oh, options for days. All right. Oh my goodness, that's right. I think I've forgotten how many of these just single wilds Kid Loki's got in his deck. All right. So obviously he's going to choose to play that, but we'll have a look here at Beta Ray. He gets himself a move and a punch. But I think we'll play the Stormbreaker just so we can sort of build up his hand again. So he gets himself a double punch. Well, that's going to help against those... Oh, now hold my horses here. Okay, hold on just a second. Because... Oh, interesting. Because I don't necessarily have to end up in the same spot. I can block a damage for each punch in my hand, can't I? Right. Oh, but what if Gorr were to land on me? I was thinking I could move Beta Ray here. He could sort of do some of his own damage over this way, and then he'd have these punches in his hand to block against these berserkers. But if we get landed, and that way I wouldn't have to worry about the Mighty Thor protecting us, but if we get landed on by Gorr, that's not going to protect us if we're by ourselves. I think if I'm planning on playing this energy redirection malarkey, I'd better make sure that I don't do anything risky. So, should we stay where we are? I was going to move, but well, I was going to say, oh, do I play this instead? But I've drawn the card because I played this card. So yeah, I can't change the card now. So I think I'm just going to have to let the movement slide. I'm going to do 2 damage plus 1 more. Yeah, 2 damage plus 1 more, so that'll at least take out the Black Berserker there. Okay. And that's 1 threat. Cleared. You may discard any... No, that doesn't sound good. Alright, you may discard any number of cards from your hand to the bottom of your deck, and draw that many cards back up. Does not cause a KO. Ooh. You know what? I think I'm happy to keep these here, just to protect myself in future turns from these Berserkers. So I don't think I'm going to use that. Alright, Mighty Thor is going to draw a card. She gets a single movement. I seem to be just getting the same actions over and over again. Alright, so I can play these two, but I'm going to try and use this one. Keep myself in the game just a little bit longer. Now, I can't do much with this, but it's just going to try and keep me a... Oh, well, you know what? I should have... Because now this... Oh. Well, now it seems a bit of a waste, doesn't it? Because there's no Berserker that's actually going to attack us. So we're playing this card just on the off chance he gets a 3. He moves 3. Oh boy. What else would I do though? No, well, you know what? It's a move and a move, so I've sort of set this up. This is not a good start. Oh man, that enemy turn routed me so bad. I've made a pretty bad play, I think, for the first round. We've taken out one threat, but not done much else. Okay, well, let's see what he gets. Let's see what he gets. It is a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that protection card goes to waste. A BAM. So heroes in Gorr's location must reveal their hand. Nope, that's not going to happen. Okay. Then we go around doing the BAMs with the Berserkers. They're only in their location. Yep, so that's fine. Necro Sword though. Heroes damaged by Gorr during this villain turn treat their special effects as blank until the start of the next villain turn. Ooh. Alright, well, I guess as bad as a turn that we had, we sort of got away with one there, but he was putting out some thugs. Oh gosh. Okay, now I've got to remember when they start overflowing, so I really do have to go this way, I guess, because they're getting pretty full. I didn't really want to go this way because we're going to get damaged as we go this way, aren't we? Oh, that's gonna... That is not good. That's gonna KO us, isn't it? Yeah, that's gonna KO us if we step in here with one of these two, I think. Heroes starting their turn here must ignore their draw card step. Alright. Well, what have we... Okay, we've got movement, so maybe we just try and skip over the... Oh, gosh. Okay. Alright, well, let's see what we draw. Okay. Sorcery. Oh, there's a lot of effects here. Maybe something here will save us. Choose one. Draw a card or wild in your location, or reveal the top card of the master plan deck. Right. Well, let's play this. If we go 1, 2, yeah, okay. 1, 2. Now we can... That's all it does if we go there. We can draw... Well, if I play the draw a card, that's all it does. If I play the wild, I can either defeat a thug, or I can start damaging the Berserker. Oh, the 2 damage is going to... Well, okay. I would like to draw a card, but I feel like the difference between having 1 or 2 cards in these spots, if these guys are still alive, is not any different, right? So I think I'm better off using the wild to do a damage. Oh gosh, it's sort of forcing me to do this stuff. I really would like to have gotten an extra card out of that. Beta Ray is going now. What are you doing, Beta Ray? Are you going to, on your draw card step, instead of drawing the top card of your deck, search Stormbreaker and draw it? Because that would allow me to keep these two cards with punches in hand. And I know that Stormbreaker has, I think, a movement on the bottom, right? So if I play a movement, that'll get me around here, still give me 2 attacks with which I could use to punch this guy, do 2 damage to him. But Mighty Thor... Oh, what if instead of playing Stormbreaker, what if Mighty Thor doesn't play that yet? I think this could still work. Alright, let's try this. Okay. Use on your turn. Okay, am I thinking this through? Draw a card. Use on your draw card step. Look for Stormbreaker. Search for it, draw it, and then shuffle the deck. So, alright, well, let's just look for... Hopefully is there 2 Storm... Okay, there's at least another... There's 2... Okay, so there's at least 1 more Stormbreaker after this. I have to shuffle this up. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Oh my goodness. Alright, this is the one we'll play. This lets us draw a card. We get a double heroic. It lets us move. So technically I think we're supposed to use the move first. Now what am I going to do here? I think I will... Oh. I'm just going to leave these guys here and maybe start working on the thugs. I think that might be a better option. So I'm going to go 1, whoopsie. Take one of these guys out. Two, take one of these guys out. Okay. Would have liked to have taken one of these out because they're getting pretty full as well. Okay, then instead of doing the draw step with Mighty Thor, we'll do Mjolnir, so we'll do the same thing. So we'll flip that over, we'll search for a Mjolnir card. We've got one there. Are there any others? There's at least one other in there as well, yep. Okay, so now we've got to shuffle these up. Okay. Right. And then Mighty Thor is going to step through with 2 movement as well. Flying around the board. 1, 2, and we'll do 3 damage to this berserker here. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's another berserker down. Now what does this say? This says you may draw 1 card if you have 1 or 2 cards in hand. That is true. Or discard a card to gain a wild token. Well, I don't think I want to do that. I will draw a card. So now I've got Mighty Thor on 2 cards. I've got Beta Ray on 3 cards. And I have Kid Loki on 1. I think that's all correct. I hope I haven't made any mistakes there. And we've still got a couple of characters with no punches, but at least we're not standing in a berserker location. Alright. Oh my goodness. Let's just have a look. How do we get these back? At the end of your turn, if you played a hero card with no special effect, I can turn this back up. Right, okay. Is this the same? At the end of your turn, if you played a hero card with no special effect, turn this back up. Yep. I think I remember talking about that I liked Thor. I played Thor a bit, and he's got the same sort of card here. I quite like these. You don't have to give up action tokens, and they're kind of fun. So yeah, I like these equipment cards. All right. Let's see. How much longer can we keep this up? It's not looking good. All right. We got at least a second mission done there, but I think we've got to get cracking on the thugs as well. Alright, but at least we've got a bit of a safe for a space around here, I feel like. But coming back here to deal with the overflow could be problematic. Ooh. Move clockwise to the next location with the heroes. Sorry, with the hero with the least cards in hand. That's Loki, but that's all of us. We're in the same. Sorry, Kid Loki, but we're in the same spot. He's going to bam. Now, heroes reveal their hand. The hero with the highest number of symbols takes 2 damage. Well, that's 3. Well, it's definitely going to be Beta Ray. Alright. Definitely going to be Beta Ray. So, let's see. He's going to lose his double heroics. And... I feel like we kind of need to keep moving, but I might keep a double punch for him. He's probably going to search for his other card anyway, so I'll put that there. Alright, because that would block at least a few if we're on a berserker spot. Oh, he's putting civilians out though. 1. Oh, this could be problematic. They're going to clog things up if we don't start rescuing them. Oh, okay. Well, Kid Loki, you've got no equipment cards up your sleeve, so you're just going to play a card, draw a card, and play a card. He's got himself, a move and a wild. Well, that's alright. What are we going to do with that? What have we been given? We've been given a move. Right. Let's see. What's our plan? We've got 2 punches here. We're probably going to do another one of those Stormbreaker. Oh no, we can't. Oh, I didn't think about that. Oh, we cannot search for a Stormbreaker. So what I might do is instead I'm going to play the move and the no, you know what, we'll keep that one out. Alright, yep. Okay, I probably shouldn't be changing because I didn't have advanced knowledge that I was going to draw that card. Alright, what am I going to do instead? I'm sort of stuck in a spot with these. Although I do have a move. I have given myself a move, so that could be alright. Well, let's see. Okay, Loki, what are you up to, buddy? What are you up to? I could sort of like try and jump back and forth and do some damage here, but I think I should keep going. Right. Maybe do you stay where you are, Loki, and try and heal here? Yeah, maybe you do that. So he's got himself a single wild. Maybe he just rescues this thug. Right. Beta Ray. You've drawn yourself a move and a heroic. So you're going to play this, I think. You're going to step in here. You're going to do 3 damage, because you no longer have any punches to protect yourself. Let's do 3 damage to that berserker. Right. And then Mighty Thor. Now hold on. At the end of your turn, if you played a hero card with no special effects, so we can flip that one back up. And then Mighty Thor, she's going to draw. Oh. Hold on a second. I've got a move and a wild. If I did only 2 damage to you and then step back here, I can draw a card. So I think I'll do that to try and keep my... Oh, is this worth it though? Because if we get hit, having 2 cards isn't going to help. Well, I've drawn the card anyway now, but look, we got Stormbreakers. That's cool. All right. Now we don't need our equipment card. Okay. All right. Well, that's the plan. You only did 2 damage there. Mighty Thor, you are going to draw a card. Oh. Well, let's use your move. Let's use your move and heroic, I think. So you're going to move, and let's rescue, and let's do 2 damage to this berserker. Alright, and now that is that. Okay, now we can move, what does it say here? We can move all heroes from this location to another location. Well, do we want to go somewhere else? Oh, and I think I was supposed to draw a card for Kid Loki for staying there, wasn't I? So I forgot to do that, sorry guys. He got himself this All Speak, I think that's what that says. Turn any number of thugs into civilians or vice versa. Interesting. Oh, that could be good for, that could be good in that spot there. Yeah, okay, that's handy. Where do I want to go? I think I might just stay there. That's... Oh, no, you know what? Maybe I should... Ooh. Am I going to have them... I've got a move card, so potentially I can escape here. I just think maybe if I come here, now I've got someone who can help deal with this situation down here. Okay. Although I could just be setting myself up to get hit by a Gorr, but... Alright, well, we'll see what happens. Speaking of Gorr, it's his turn. What's he going to do? He gets himself... move 2. 1, 2. He's going to bam, he swings and misses with the henchman. Alright. Oh, now this is problematic. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3, and they're close to overflow. Alright, well, let's put that out. What do we got? We've got to get 1 more of these henchmen, but we also have to really start cracking on the thugs at this stage. So I think this round is going to be thug centric. Okay. Thug centric. So we'll draw a card. Kid Loki gets himself a punch. I think we'd probably better play this All Speak card. So what we'll do is, now we've got a move, a heroic, and a wild. Well, let's turn one of these guys at least into a thug, rescue him, and then, sorry, defeat him, and then rescue the other civilian. And let's stay where we are and draw a card so we can stay alive. Got ourselves a move and a wild. Beta Ray is going to draw a card since he doesn't need to look for a Stormbreaker, and I can also flip that over now, can't I? We've got ourselves a wild, we've got our move, and yeah, I think we're going to play this one. Yep, let's do it. So we get to draw a card. We got ourselves a double punch. That's pretty handy. Where are we going to go? Let's go here, and then let's do 2 punches. And we've got a wild as well. Oh yeah. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Ah, okay. Now, what have we got here? We've got a move. Mighty Thor has this up her sleeve at the moment. She's going to draw and gets herself a single punch. Okay. Should we do that one? Moving, although punch. Well, this lets us do a single punch. These two are not standing anywhere where there are thugs. Do I damage one of these guys in the hopes of being able to... What have I got here? I've got a punch, I've got a wild, I've given myself a move and a punch. I like the idea of sort of stepping in here, clearing that. This is the one I really need to clear, but I can't do much about that. So I think, considering I only need 2 of these, what I'm going to do is step in here and do 1 punch to this berserker. Hopefully that means Kid Loki can come in and do at least another couple of damage to him. So, and then I'm going to step back. Now, you may discard any number of cards from your hand to the bottom of your deck. Oh, I can cycle. Oh. Now that might be a better option. Yeah, okay. So what do? I can discard any number of cards from your hand to the bottom of your deck and draw back that many. Yeah, let's do it. Let's keep the move. I think the move might be more useful later on. Alright, sorry folks, just had a lot of commotion upstairs. So we're going to put the 2 cards underneath, and then I think what I do is, let's see, you may discard any number of cards, and then draw that many cards back up. So we've got to see what the top 2 are. We get a single heroic and a double punch. So good if we want to deal with the stuff in here. Not so good for finishing this guy off if we need to, but that's okay. We'll see how we go. All right. Hopefully Beta Ray might be able to give some movement or something like that. All right, but I think that's all we can do. So we've moved, did a punch and then moved back, triggered that effect. It's now time for Gorr. All right, we're holding on. I think we've done all right to last this long without losing anyone, but is our luck going to run out? We've got 3 cards now. If Mighty Thor gets landed on, she's in trouble. All right, let's have a look. What have we got? What have we got? It is, it's a 3. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. So he misses her, but it's got text on it. I don't like these text ones. Berserker Invasion. Uh-oh. No. What? All threats in play move clockwise, 1 location. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh no. Oh no. And then trigger their BAM, activate their BAM. Oh man. Okay, he's got us. He's got us. Okay, then bring back 1 cleared threat into play in the first location without a threat. Oh my goodness. Alright, in the first location without a threat. I guess from him. In the first clockwise location without a threat. Oh. Well, clockwise from him would be here. Alright, but this one doesn't activate, so Beta Ray, well, he's the one who would be safe from it. Gosh. Okay, wow. No. Well, I guess if we wanted to take one of these guys out now, we're all standing in a spot, so we can take one out. Okay, so let's see. So Kid Loki, he gets hit, takes 2 damage, but can block 1 of that by reveal a card from hand for each punch. So he can block 1, so we're going to lose 1 card. So let's lose. Ooh, should I keep the punch so I can block that sort of stuff again, or no? Because it's not going to help me in that situation, I guess. Let's lose the punch. Because the wilds are more versatile, I guess. But oh, Mighty Thor has 2. Oh, for some reason I didn't think she had punches. All right. Oh, that's right, because she didn't have punches until we did that cycling. Oh, that's good then. We can block both of that. Oh, cool. Ooh, okay. That's a lot less scary than I thought, but we do have some more civilians coming out, and these seems to be dropping a lot of civilians now, and we're not focused on that, so we could end up in a bit of strife with damage coming up. So he hasn't KO'd anyone, so he hasn't got any health yet, which is good. So time to get him while the going's good here. So again, we'll draw a card for Loki. Now we can't use this healing spot though. Ooh, what's he got? So he's got his wild and the moving wild, but he's now just drawn this, Smarter Than You. Alright, so what's that going to be? Not sure what that ability is. If a villain or henchman in your location has more health than the number of cards in your hand, double wild there. Oh, wait a minute. I was going to say, oh no, the one with 3 health moved here and we've got 3 health. But once we I was going to say, oh, but we can move to one, but then I forgot, once I play this card, I actually only have two. So we could actually take him out now. We could take him out now. And if we can do 2 damage to 2 thugs, we can start damaging Gorr. Now Gorr is in a dangerous spot though. Do we want to do that? I think we sort of do. Do we? Is this the better play, or would we be better off trying to... I think we'd be eking it out either way. Oh no, I could do some tricky stuff here. Let's have a think. Alright, so I'm in this spot. I can basically just take out... Oh, can I even start doing damage with Kid Loki this turn? So this is gonna... So I trigger this. He currently has more health than me right now. So I can do a double wild. That's going to take 2 health off him. Then I've essentially got a move and a wild and a punch. So no, I wouldn't be able to actually make him vulnerable yet, let alone do some damage to him, but that sets that up. A move, a wild, and a punch. Because I could finish that off and then come in and do a damage to one of these guys. And then, who's next? Beta Ray. Ah, he's all the way over there. He's pretty far away. So maybe what I do instead is I move, defeat a thug, and then... Oh, hold on. Yeah, hold on. So move, defeat a thug, and then move back here. I can't heal, unfortunately, because this guy's still here. But that at least drops that down a little bit. Means I'm not ending or starting my next turn here. Oh, I think I'm supposed to put... oh, it doesn't matter, I'll put another one of these out, I guess, when I can. But then, if Beta Ray... I mean, he might get something interesting soon anyway. I think he's played all of his Stormbreaker things, hasn't he? Yeah. And 2 punches. He could take out a bunch of thugs, set that up, but then, yeah, if we take... Basically, if we do a damage... we don't have the cards for Beta Ray to do what I want here. Unless I draw like a move and a punch. So, am I happy to leave things as they stand? Because if I do anything now, I'm going to end up making him vulnerable and he's going to be able to go before Mighty Thor goes. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it as what I've done there. So let's draw a card and see what I get, and then we'll see how I go. I just got myself a single punch. So, let's do... Well, in that case, let's leave these. Let's do the wild. That'll be more useful later on, I think. And he's going to move here and do this punch, because he wasn't going to be able to, with a double punch, he wasn't going to be able to do any more. I could have stepped there and taken out 2 thugs, I guess, to stop overflow. But I want to stop him from getting hit as well, so let's do that. So we have completed the first mission, so we're getting close here with the second one as well. There we go, so it is going to be Gorr's turn now. We've sort of not timed things the best there, but we'll see how we go. Alright, they caught us on the hop there. Now I can discard a card to gain a wild token, but I don't think I want to do that in this circumstance, so we're just going to leave that. And it is now Gorr's turn. What is Gorr going to do? Right, Gorr is going to move counterclockwise. Oh, to the next location with the hero with the least card. Oh no, he's coming towards Mighty Thor, and that is... Oh, and she had a Mjolnir up her sleeve ready to use. But it isn't going to... Oh, that's such a shame, because she could have just taken out one more thug and then moved in and done 3 damage to him. But nope, he's got her. Okay, and that is our first KO, because he moves there, he does a bam. She's got the most cards in hand, she's the only one there. So she gets hit, and she's KO'd. Alright, well, there you go. That's one character KO'd. Now, he's going to... Unfortunately, that's also going to give him 2 health. I was really hoping we could get him before he leveled up there, but nope. So now we've got to take out 7 health from him. More sub... Oh, no. Uh-oh. 1, 2, and we have to deal 1 more damage. And then we can't have chosen to do that to the Mighty Thor, because this happens after the BAM, so one of these guys is taking a hit. Ooh, alright. I think let's have Beta Ray take a hit. He's going to lose that card. Or you know what? No, because he's pretty healthy. Let's keep him alive while we can. I'm just thinking his cards aren't as versatile, but he is at least going to prevent another KO, I guess. So let's lose 1 from Kid Loki there. And we'll go from there. Yep. Alright. Yep, that's happened. Now we have to do this. Okay. Alright. Who have we got? Who have we got? It's going to be someone, and stop. Whoop. There you go, he grew. Loki's grown up, so... what have we got? So Loki. I'm not sure if he's the one I was necessarily looking forward to, but let's take him anyway. I think he does have equipment, doesn't he? Let's have a look here. Yes, he does. He's got a scepter. So we'll take that. We have to put the double wild away. Okay, and put that down there. We do lose Mjolnir because that's not happening anymore. I think we didn't end up needing to search anymore for that because we don't have one. Let's shuffle up old Loki, and what does it say? That hero is removed. On their turn, the player chooses a different hero and enters play in the hero starting location. Oh, Gorr, you have made a tragic error. Alright. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3. And I guess we get to draw a 4th one. So we ended up with a wild and a punch and a heroic. We've got misleading. Have a look at that. That sounds very Loki-like. So that says, next villain turn, when the master plan card is revealed, you decide the location the villain moves to, ignoring the movement... Oh! Now that could be very useful. Yeah, let's do it. Well, he's got to draw a card as well, doesn't he? Oh, he got himself a couple of heroics there, so... Okay, what have we got? Let's play that misleading. So he enters play here. Okay, there's some sort of time continuum thing. He's young and old at the same time, or I guess he's from different universes or something, isn't he? So he's going to do a few little stabs with his knife, so he's going to do 2 damage to Gorr with the 2 wilds. And then next villain turn, when the master plan card is revealed, you decide where it goes. So let's put a little, like a little random play symbol on the master plan thing to remind us that we get to choose where he moves. Okay, now that wild has then given Kid Loki the ability to get where he's going. So we're going to draw a card. Oh, yes. I was going to use the move in the wild to skip over this Muspelheim or whatever it's called, but let's use double wild, shall we? And then we'll go... So 1, 2. Oh, hold on. We're only going to get to do... Well, no, let's use the double wild just because I'm hoping that means Beta Ray is going to get to do as much as possible. So we will do 2 damage there. And... Yep, that's good. Oh, no, sorry. 1 damage. 1 damage. My apologies. Yeah, because we need the 2 move to get there and then the double wild there. So that's a total of... how much damage have I done there? Oh, I'm doing it to the wrong... Oh, so I was like, how did I do that much damage to him? I've got to do the damage here. That makes more sense. Alright, he's got 4 health left. Yep. Because he had 7, and I've done 3 across the 2 turns there. Okay. So, it is his turn now. So, I get to look at this. Next turn, when the master plan card is revealed, you decide the location he moves to. Right. Hopefully he doesn't do too much bad stuff here, but let's see. To move to. Alright, so what I'm thinking of doing here, he's got 4 health. Alright. Let's see, who have we got? It's going to be Beta Ray's turn. Yeah, I think we can get him. If I move him... Oh, uh-oh. I forgot I'm standing in a very dangerous spot. Kid Loki. You are about to be KO'd, and that's going to get him some more health. Oh, Kid Loki, what are you doing? Why did you do that? Okay. Oh, no. Okay. Well, let's see. Is this still where I want him to go? I think so. I don't want him to hit... Well... No, I want him to go here because then... Yeah, okay. He's going to get 2 more health out of this, though. Oh man, okay. Is that what we want? Okay. So, he comes here, he misses, but then the Berserker attacks here. Loki is going to block 1 of that damage, so he's just going to lose his double heroics. Oh no, this could also be very bad. Uh-oh, something bad is about to happen here. Then Kid Loki, though, gets KO'd. So that's not good. That's 2 more health for Loki. So all that work we just did, down the drain. Kid Loki removed. Okay. That's all. We've got to remember, I've got to remind myself I've lost 2. So let's put these here to show that I've lost 2. Beta Ray is safe, and then he's going to put down more civilians, and this is problematic. So I probably should have chosen over here, right? Although I think it was going to be overflow. Is there 3 overflow? There is 2. 1, 2. No, hold on. No, I keep thinking it's over here. There's 1 there, but there's 2 overflow. Alright, so that is going to be 2 damage, so we'll take 1 on Beta Ray and 1 on... Another 1 on Beta Ray? Yeah, okay. So, Beta Ray gets to start his turn. He's got 2 punches, so do we have enough to take him out in this round? We've got a move and 3 punches essentially. 1, 2, 3. 3, okay, and then... Wait. Yeah, and then it's Loki's turn. So Loki is going to hopefully get... Like a move and a punch would be great. Oh, it's just a single... Oh, hold on, what's this? Whoa, equipment. Use on your turn, add 2 thugs in any location and perform a double punch in any other location. Oh, mate, we had this in the bag. Could I have finished him off like a turn ago? Alright, well, let's just... Let's play that. Okay, you could have saved Kid Loki maybe. Alright, let's get rid of this. Oopsie. So, because he's got the 3 health, Loki's going to move in. He's going to do 2 damage. He's going to put 2 thugs over here on the bridge. And then do the do the 2 damage in any other location, and that's going to finish off Gorr. So we got him. He took down 2 gods, but we managed to defeat him. So there you go. Well done, team. that was rough. Yeah, wow, that was a fun fight. Definitely one of those ones you want to set up beforehand, so you don't have to worry about searching through your boxes and stuff for cards and things like that. Have a roster ready to go, and that's pretty cool. But yeah, that was pretty fun. I like that. Wow, that first first card put us under pressure right from the get-go, didn't it? So I think we did pretty well to only lose a couple and to last that long. Although we did have some big help from Kunlun, that really did help us out, and also, boy, Beta Ray Bill's Stormbreaker really kept him in the game as well, didn't it? So, very cool. I really, really enjoyed that one. So I hope you guys thought that was pretty fun. Hope you enjoyed the ride there. You can let us know in the comments if you spotted any mistakes. If I spotted any, obviously going through editing, I'll hopefully have already put those up in the during the video. But yeah, if there's anything I've missed, let us know. But yeah, that was awesome. So we'll be back with some more gameplay hopefully pretty soon. We've got the holidays over here in Oz, and the school holidays sort of coming up as well. So hopefully I'll be able to put a bunch more content and that sort of stuff out over the next little while, next month or so. But yeah, this has been fun getting back into one of these official battles. It's been a lot of fun. But yeah, love to show some more homebrew stuff as well. Nelly Nell just keeps churning out some just awesome stuff in all of his different homebrew ranges. I really am looking forward as well to showing off the K-pop Demon Hunter stuff. That's looking really good now as well. So definitely check that out on Tabletop Simulator. It's all up and ready to go there. If you want to sort of print any of it off as well, it's on the CMON United wiki in the homebrew section there as well, along with all the other fantastic homebrew stuff by all sorts of great designers, Helios 23, Diversion Architect, Mazu, and many others that I could name. Norlith as well has done some fantastic stuff. Definitely check out all his great stuff, like the Mortal Kombat stuff as well. But yeah, lots of cool stuff coming there. So yeah, really looking forward to just showing some more games and stuff over the next couple of weeks. So enjoy. Thanks, guys. Maple Monkey out. See ya. Whoop, Maple Monkey back in again. Sorry, I did forget. Also, I should give a shout out to Len from Dice It Up Gaming, my one and only member now. Unfortunately, I lost a member, it looks like, but yeah, them's the breaks. But yeah, thank you to all the subscribers, all the viewers out there. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos, and yeah, you enjoy your gaming, and have a happy holidays, guys. All right, Maple Monkey back out again.